welcome back to my mommy's channel. Today we are making Rasta Pasta, but we're going to be using beef neck bones to switch it up because this is a easier and cheaper way to make it. So we're going to start with our cleaned meat, and we're going to add in all colors of bell pepper and chopped up onions. They are frozen, mind your business. We're going to add onion powder, garlic powder. You're going to see I had to open up a new one. And Sazon seasoning, and we're going to mix that up. What I didn't record was me putting the jerk seasoning and some chicken bouillon in some water and putting it in there. And then I decided to add more onion and garlic powder and also some poultry seasoning to the meat. Then I'm going to cover it with foil and put it in the oven for 3 hours to stew down, and we'll be back after 3 hours. Okay, you guys, so here I'm showing the meat out of the oven. As you can see, the foil is taking off and my pasta water is boiling. About an hour left. I took off the foil and put it back in with the top on and let it stew down some more. And right now I'm just checking the tenderness, and I decided to put it back in the oven while I started with the pasta and the pasta sauce. So we're just checking our tenderness, and I also scooped out about a cup of the juices for the pasta sauce, and y'all see how that bone just came right on that. Yeah, we want that. So yes, we're gonna save about a cup of juice, but I still use a little bit more juice. So yeah, you're gonna see that. Put it to the side for my pasta. And then I'm just gonna put this back in the oven. Ooh, y'all seen that? Trying to get some of these bell peppers. That's about a cup. Put to the side. I want this to be really falling off the bone, so I'm gonna put it back in there while I get my pasta ready. Okay, so our pasta water is boiling. We are using penne pasta for this recipe. I got 2 boxes, but I'm probably just gonna use like 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. Yeah. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna get started on this pasta. First, we're gonna start off by making a roux. So I'm gonna get some butter, about that much. Ooh, maybe cut on the heat. Hush, I'm recording. Anyway, butter in the pan. And once that melts, we're gonna add about the same amount of flour. Alright, So our butter is pretty much melted, and we're going to add in that much flour. And we're gonna stir this, turn it down. We're gonna stir it until all the clumps are out. Okay, so here I started speeding it up, but I added another tablespoon of butter and another tablespoon of flour and mixed it up. Okay, now it has a bit of color to it, so we're gonna add our whipping cream, our heavy whipping cream, and our cheese. So this is a pint, and I have a half a pint over here. So we're gonna add all of that. We got a lot of pasta to cover, y'all, so we need this much. And we're gonna stir this up until it's well combined. And it's thickened up. Ooh, making a mess, y'all. Okay, y'all. So also, we're gonna add in some of this juice from the meat for flavor. And I'm gonna let that heat up and thicken up a little bit before we add our cheese. So now we're gonna turn over to our pasta, which is done. And we're gonna go and drain that out. Okay, y'all, so this is starting to bubble up. And now we're gonna add our seasonings. We're gonna lightly season this because the meat is seasoned already, and we don't want it to be too salty or anything. So, and I put some of the water in there, so we're gonna add this much of our jerk seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Like I said, we don't want it to be too much because our liquid is already seasoned. And we're gonna add onion powder and garlic powder, you know, the essentials. And then we're gonna slowly add in our cheese I have about 2 cups of cheese, mozzarella and Colby Jack. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more jerk because it doesn't really have enough jerk flavor for me. And I want it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this back down to medium, and I'm going to slowly add in cheese. Okay, so here you can see that I added the rest of the the meat juice and my cheese into my mixture, and I took out the meat, added some more juice, and then I'm going to pour over the cream sauce on my pasta and mix it up. I actually took out some pasta and then mixed it up so it would be easier for me. Alright, y'all, so this is now mixed up with the pasta, and we're gonna check in on our meat. Yes, that is what we want. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. You're supposed to peel this off the bone and put it in the pasta or whatever. Do it yourself. AKA my family. Do it yourself. Y'all saw that. Fell right on off that bone. Yes. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna make a plate and show y'all what it looks like. Okay, here y'all plate. We got the meat on top and the pasta on the bottom. Let me fix y'all a little bite. Enjoy.